Hey, what is up, my sexy viewers? It is Darkness and I'm back with week 2 of gaming news. Woohoo! Alright, so we've got two topics that I think will really take over this whole video. In the last news, I kind of changed it because it was just news, and then I switched it up to just gaming news, and I think that's gonna be better because, you know, it's a gaming channel. Why would it be random other news? Blah blah blah, whatever. But I have two main topics for this week, mainly because I think they're two really big topics that I can really expand on and give my opinion very well on. And the first topic is SOCOM. If you don't know what that is, just get out. Just leave. Go. Leave. Bye. No, I'm just kidding. But seriously, if you don't know what SOCOM is, what have you done with your life? And the second topic is Black Ops 2, which is everybody's talking about it because it's the new Call of Duty. Everybody wants to know everything on it. Everybody's giving their opinion, and I'm going to give my opinion. Alright, so let's start off with SOCOM. Now, I think it was like a week ago, they announced that the old SOCOM servers like SOCOM 1, 2, and 3, they were going to shut down those servers for future servers. And it just made me think back to all those memories of me playing SOCOM 2 and 3. They were such good games. They really were. They were of its time. They were like the god of all FPSs. Everyone played it. All the cool kids played SOCOM. That was the game to play. And I remember thinking back, using my PS2 and just having such a good time. Play that game for hours on end, just like Call of Duty. And the internet was probably the worst part about it, because what you had to do, or for me at least, I couldn't connect directly to my router, so I had this like shitty wireless adapter that I had to hook up to my PS2, and it was really bad. I remember just lagging like crazy, but even through that lag, the game was awesome. The game was sweet, and I think that was the first game that I actually started like doing glitches for fun, not necessarily for, you know, for getting kills or anything like that, just to, like, you know, experience them and just find them and enjoy them. It was like another part of the game, basically. They were really fun. There was a lot of glitches that were pretty awesome, and that was like where the glitches became cool, if you get what I mean. Like, people used to find them for fun, and they used to think it was like cool to do. And yeah, that was great. I love SOCOM. It was a great game, and it's sad to see that, you know, those old games are gone and dead now, because they were the best memories of my childhood. Playing SOCOM was just awesome. If you have any SOCOM stories, please leave them in the comments. I want to hear them, because SOCOM was such a good game. Such a good game. Alright, so for our second topic, we've got Black Ops 2, and I'm looking forward to this so much. My first Call of Duty was World at War, which I loved. I think that was, of right now, I think that was the best Call of Duty, just because it was different from all the other Call of Duties. It was like, you know, COD 4 was like sort of the same, and then like you went to World at War and it was like, whoa, we're back in World War II. Like, whoa, this is awesome. It's like something completely different. And then they bring tanks in, which was never in any Call of Duty that I played, at least. I don't know if Call of Duty 1 or 2, but it was a great experience for me, and that's what really got me into Call of Duty. And I think, as of right now, that was my favorite Call of Duty out there. And Black Ops would probably be my second, only because it was different. And once Modern Warfare came out, I was like, this game has so many issues that I played it and I didn't necessarily like it. There was so many problems with the game, like knifing was insanely, like you could knife somebody from 20 feet away and it was just ridiculous. Noob tubes were way too overpowered. I remember people used to just use that as their primary weapon, which no one should be using that. That combined with one army was pretty much somebody's weapon of choice. I mean, you just sit there, noob tube, one army, noob tube, and they would just get like insane kill streaks, and it was just stupid. I mean, but then again, quickscoping was really big in Modern Warfare 2, and I got into quickscoping in Modern Warfare 2, which was really fun for me. And then Black Ops was like, no quickscoping for you. And then I didn't really mind because Black Ops was different. I don't know how to explain the difference between like Modern Warfare 2 and Black Ops. I felt like Black Ops was more of a leveling playing field. I felt like you could be as good as you were at the game and still get rewarded for it. Like, if you were shitty at the game, of course you would be getting shitty kills and stuff like that. You wouldn't get... I can't explain it like the way I want it to, but like, if you were good at the game, you were going to be rewarded for that. And if you were shitty at the game, then you weren't going to get rewarded for it. I mean, why should you? You were shitty at the game. And that's how it should have been. In Modern Warfare 2, it was like the people who were shitty were getting kills with the noob tubes and the knives, and that should have never happened. Like, if you're shitty, you're shitty. There's nothing you can do about it. If you're good, then you should be rewarded. And Black Ops, I think, did a really good job of doing that, and as well with evening out overpowered weapons and things like that. I don't think there was any specific gun that was too overpowered that it was game breaking, like the noob tube or, you know, like insane commando knives. I think they did a very good job at leveling that out. Some say there might be a few overpowered, like the FAMAS and things like that, but I mean, if you look at it, they weren't that overpowered, so I mean, it really didn't make a difference. And I hope they bring that back with Black Ops 2. I hope they have that leveling, or that level sort of playing field for people. If you're shitty, then you don't get rewarded, and if you're good at the game, you get rewarded. That's how it should be. There shouldn't be little loopholes where the shitty people can get insane kill streaks. And I'm glad they're bringing back zombies. Zombies, I played it in World at War. I absolutely love zombies. That is the best part of Black Ops. I loved playing zombies. And I'm glad they are bringing it back. I saw in one of the trailers the map for the zombies, and it looks gigantic, which is awesome. I love being able to run around, sort of like circle zombies and have your own little tactics. That's why I hated the map 5. 5 was like cluttered together. You know, if you got stuck in a corner, you were fucked and you couldn't move anywhere. And it was really tight, and it's a hard map to play. That's why I like seeing big open maps where, you know, you have choices, you can make your own strategies, things like that. And I'm glad that they are bringing that back. That's going to be awesome. And I do like the fact that Black Ops 2 is set in the future. I think that's going to make it a little bit different. They got tanks and things like that. They're not even like tanks. They're like walking little... Oh, the things from Star Wars. What are those called? Fuck. You probably know what I mean. The huge things with like the turrets on their back and they're like little animals. I don't know what they are. The thing in Star Wars, they look like that. They look like a mini version of those, and you can play those. And then you've got like the little helicopters that have guns on them. And it just looks so cool. And the campaign's supposed to be really great. The person who is making the campaign is like the dude who made Dark Knight, so it's gonna be like a movie. And then they bring the sort of, I want to say Fable effect, because it's more than one outcome, but I'm pretty sure Fable didn't create that, where, you know, if this guy dies, there's going to be a different outcome, or if this guy dies, there's a different outcome, and things like that. That's going to be awesome. That means if you beat the campaign, you didn't actually beat the campaign. You've got to do it several more times, doing it different every time, which is going to be awesome. I mean, that'll make the campaign a little bit more playable, because I really didn't like the campaigns in all the other Call of Duties, simply because it was one thing and one thing only, and it wasn't different. Alright, so I'm going to have to end this. I hope you enjoyed my little rant, or, you know, my opinions. So, I'll be back next week with new news, and I hope you guys enjoyed the gameplay and my commentary. I will see you guys next time.